This is Sebastien Chabal, the scariest rugby player ever, but sadly, he never became the best. But today that is going to change, as I'm going to replay the entire career of Sebastien Chabal and see if I can help him to become the greatest of all time. And the career of Sebastien Chabal is set to start with his pro debut for Bourgoin against Toulon. He's 24 years old, French and 64 rated.
I can't wait to make my debut and turn into the scariest player ever. I want to win 3 trophies and win a World Cup with France.
So Sebastien Chabal starting in the number 8 position. It's our job to develop him into the scariest player possible, and that starts just here. Chabal with his first touch on the ball, and he smashes the player away. Finding Chabal here, what can he do? He's got the pace to make it to the try line and get his first ever try on his pro debut.
Nice try, but I need him to pass.
But Toulon looking to bounce back here, one pass and they've scored. And that has made Sebastien Chabal very angry. Spinning it out to Chabal, he's through here, but he spills the ball.
This is not good. He must keep his composure.
Chabal's filled with confidence and he backs himself, and that is his second try. I can't believe it. So Sebastien Chabal, what a game, what a debut. But it seems like the head coach is not happy with his style of play as he gets called into the office.
I want to say I am very upset with your style of play. This is not schoolboy rugby. I don't want to see solo tries or big handoffs. I want to see intelligent plays, passing to teammates and working together. Take this as a warning, and I hope you listen to my commands.
Despite the warning, Sebastien Chabal stayed in his ways, scoring try after try and smashing through all of the players. But halfway through the season, a new signing was announced. But not only was Pierre signed, but he was replacing Chabal in his first game. Sebastien Chabal is the opposite of impressed. Pierre on the ball, Pierre wrestling over the try line, and he scored.
This isn't anything I couldn't do. Terrible defense.
Pierre with the grubber through, showing his technique, and he scoops it up and scores.
Wonderful technique and a great try.
But just like that, the game is over, and Pierre has led the team to the win.
I cannot allow another player to be better than me. I need to be the best player in the world.
But no matter what Sebastien Chabal wanted, he stayed on the bench for the rest of the season. But the team was playing well, and Bourgoin had reached the semi-finals.
Hello again, Chabal. We don't have enough money to keep you at the club, so I'm selling you next season. But I'll give you one last chance in the semi-final, and you must play flanker.
So Sebastien Chabal getting kicked out, but he has one last chance. His preferred position is number 8, but Pierre is taking that from him. Shipping out to the right here. Here goes Chabal running through, and he gets the opening try.
What a terrible try.
But Toulouse are so close to our try line on the front foot, and we just get a tackle in. But they go to the right once more here, and they've scored. But Pierre looking to show his worth on the wing as he weaves through and gets his try.
This guy is from a different planet.
Toulouse go left now. Our backs are against the wall. They've got to be in, and they are. And Tomo Ramos squares the game. Kicking the ball downfield here. Can we put the pressure on in defence? Toulouse are underneath it. Going for the drop goal here. And that is a beautiful strike. And they take the lead. But it's the final play now. And if we score a try, we will make it to the final. But shipping out to the right now. One last roll of the dice. Using the hands. Here we go now. Finding Chabal. But he turns around and kicks it into touch. But was that on purpose? He could have scored, but I guess he's leaving the club and he doesn't care anymore.
Wow, terrible mistake. Thanks for leaving the club.
Yes, I will score more tries over there than in this hellhole.
But there's one big English club interested in Sebastien Chabal. They need some firepower in their forwards, and that is the Sale Sharks. But before the season starts, Sebastien Chabal has gone to the barbers and he's starting to look like the monster he once was. So before the next season, Sebastien Chabal has 0 trophies, 4 tries, 0 games for France, and 0 World Cups.
Finally, new club, a good coach and teammates. It's about time I won my first trophy this season.
And Sebastien Chabal's debut for the Sale Sharks was nothing short of magical. We won the game and Sebastien Chabal was very happy. So with a world-class Sale team, they were putting in the performances week after week, and it all comes down to the final league game to see if we can make the playoffs. Blood, sweat and tears may have to be spilt, and that's exactly what Sebastien Chabal would want. But Harlequins applying the pressure early here, and they're breaking through, and they get the opening try. So that means if the scoreline stays the same, we won't make the playoffs. They go to the right now, Chabal looking to make a big hit, but he's missed it, and they've scored. Chabal will never want to look at that again. He's lining up the fullback, sends him to the ground, keeps the ball alive with a dodgy offload, but that somehow works and puts our hooker in for our try. Chabal's breaking through again here, sending the fullback to the floor. I think the fullback's starting to get angry. Chabal breaking through in the final play of this half. Can he make it to the try line? And yes, he does. And you can see by the colour of his shirt how hard he's worked this half. It is so muddy. But the kick is missed, so Harlequins are up at half-time. But while walking in for half-time, Sebastien Chabal got in an altercation.
Great tackle back there, Chabal.
I don't want to hear it. I destroyed you so many times in that half.
You're not even good. All you have is physicality.
And Chabal's emotions boiled over.
It's a red card!
So there's no Sebastien Chabal in the second half, but his aura on the bench was enough to motivate the Sale Sharks to the win. So we made it to the semi-finals against Northampton, and somehow we destroyed them as they got crushed under our skill and physicality. And with Chabal returning from the red card, we are now in the grand final.
I'm so happy I picked Sale. If I play well in this final, I not only win my first trophy, but could even get picked for France.
So the players walking out in Chabal's most important game of his career. But the start of the game did not go to plan. What are Leicester trying to produce here? They go left, through, and they've scored. Leicester go right here, and they've scored again. And Leicester are not slowing down. They're through again, and they get their third try. And you can see Chabal wants to do something about this.
I need to be better for the team.
And do better is exactly what Chabal did. Chabal blocking the pass with his body to get the turnover. Shipping out the left now. Chabal bumping one off, taking in the second man and freeing up Tom Curry to get a beautiful try assist. And look at the jubilation in Chabal's face. So half time we're down on the scoreboard but up in the momentum. Line break with the fly half now, shipping it left, here we go with the winger, he's got pace, but hang on, the chip and chase here, and the collect. What a try, and we are now within 7 points. Feeling the heat from Leicester, there's 5 minutes left, and we need a try to draw up the game, but we've got the turnover. Could we finish the comeback here in the final play? Chabal with a beautiful offload. Here we go now. There's numbers on this left side. We've got to be in, and we're just tackled short. 15 phases of attack now. Inside centre with the offload, and we finally scored. So if he makes this kick, we're going to extra time, and it's through. But the job's not finished. There's going to be some tired bodies out there. We've gone from 21-0 down to 21-21. And the first team to get any points will win the game. So catching it in golden point here. A dodgy pass, no. But we've got it back. What's going on with this kick? And we've got the ball now. But they get the turnover. Please stop this. And we somehow have the ball. And we started to work our way up the pitch, potentially looking for the drop goal. Chabal running round here with the pick and go. How's he got so much space? Still going here, bumping one off. That's powerful, and getting the try assist to score the match winner. Has there ever been a better comeback? And Chabal cannot believe it. And surely the French head coach can see some potential in Chabal. So what a season for Chabal. He's developing fast, and he now has 1 trophy and 10 tries.
I'm feeling really incredible now. I'm going to work harder than ever, and it's about time I played my first game for France.
So Chabal's going full lock-in mode, and he's deciding to embrace the caveman reputation that he started to develop. He's growing out his beard, he's locking in at training, and if Sebastien Chabal performs well, nothing can stop him. So this season started just how the last one ended. Sebastien Chabal was playing amazing, and the buzz for him playing for France was getting bigger and bigger. But the team was full of injuries, and we couldn't make the English League playoffs. But there's still hope for the rest of the season. Behind the scenes, we were putting in the performances in the European Challenge Cup, and we are also now in the semi-finals. But guess who we're playing? So Chabal returning to his childhood club, but this time he's on the other team in a semi-final. He's changed a lot since he's last been here, and he's going to need to lock in.
I hope they're ready to get crushed. I've got some unfinished business with them.
And Chabal was not holding back against his old teammates. Here we go now, spreading it out right. We've got to be in, and we get the first try of the game. But Ford misses the kick under the pressure of the crowd. Catching the ball off kickoff now, shipping it, but what is that offload? And Bourgoin now have it. Bourgoin spin it right now, Chabal with the tackle, but they work their way round, and they get the try. And at half time, Chabal's ex-club had a lot to say.
Looks like I'm the better number 8.
And Chabal needs to turn these words into energy for the second half. Sale looking to use Chabal a bit more here as he bumps one player off and gets it to the winger. He's down on the left hand side. This could be crazy. The chase is on from our fullback, but it goes into touch. And they break through our line into the 22, but Chabal with a big tackle on Pierre Rachi. Bourgoin, they're 2 points ahead, shipping it out left. Chabal misses the tackle. They're pumping towards our line, the offload, and they've scored. Is that the final nail in the coffin? He's been humbled by his old club and humbled by his old coach.
I was right about Chabal all along.
Chabal has lost another semi-final, and he carried his anger into the after-match interview.
Can I ask you a question in English?
No.
No?
We are in France. We speak French.
So Chabal is angry, but he still has the chance to play for France this season. They're going on tour to Argentina, and maybe a call up to the team would cheer him up.
The next player I want to call up is a rising star, and I want to try him out. Sebastien Chabal. You will be a French national.
So Chabal can't believe it, dropped into deep waters with his favourite stars. But it should have felt better than it did, because he struggled for game time against the veteran Gregory Aldrit. Chabal got 10 minutes in the final tour game, but the pressure was so immense. Chabal put in a solid performance, but didn't produce anything special.
I can't believe I've blown my chance. I hope I get an opportunity like this again. I just need to keep working hard and developing at my club team.
So Chabal's not 100% happy with this season, but he's developing well with 1 trophy, 16 tries, and now 1 game for France. But before Sebastien Chabal can play in the next season, he gets called into the coach's office.
Your time at Sale has been great, but we've received a record-breaking offer from Raising 92. You are leaving us.
Sebastien Chabal packing his bags because he's back off to France. But I do wonder what he thinks of this.
I'm happy to be going to my home country and earning 1 million euros a year. It's a higher chance of playing for France, and I'm never going to look back.
So Chabal is now the richest rugby player, and he's starting his debut with a Paris derby. He's against Stade Francais, and these games are always aggressive, just the way Chabal likes it. Shipping it right now, Chabal with the handoff. He's bringing the aggression to his new club. Short on the line out here, shipping out wide to Chabal. He steps through, gets the offload away, and what a try. Stade Francais targeting our players, bashing them off. 1 offload, and they're breaking through here, and they get their response try. Racing 92 are desperate to bounce back. Pick and going with the second rower. Look at that handoff. Passing it to Chabal now. And look at that handoff as well. And that offload. And we've scored our second try. So a solid half of rugby, but Chabal overheard the other team in the changing rooms.
If we target Chabal, we will win this game.
And in the second half, they were really starting to beat him up. And when a fight broke out, that was enough for Chabal to lash out. But he only got a yellow card, so after 10 minutes on the bench, Chabal is more than ready to smash as many people as possible.
Seized in the tackle. That is all power, all strength. Try! A deafening roar from the home crowd. What a finish!
So what a debut for Chabal, and that's a statement for the rest of the season. I mean, winning like that against your rivals is absolutely massive. And we kept this form, and by December, we were in the top 4 of the table. The Six Nations is right around the corner, and the squad is about to be announced.
I've put in performance after performance. It's my dream to be an important player for this French team.
The next player didn't properly prove himself last time, but maybe that will change. I'm impressed with his power and strength. Sebastien Chabal, you are called for the Six Nations.
So Chabal's happy, but he's still competing with Gregory Aldrit.
I accept I may not get many minutes, but if I can prove I should be the next number 8 in line, I'll be happy.
And in the first game he wasn't picked, but he was still learning lots in the French camp. The next 2 games he was an unused substitute, but the 4th game was different.
Chabal, Italy are going to try and win the physical battle. I want you to go out there and silence them.
I can't wait to play for my country.
Chabal looking to make a big carry here, bumps one off, gets the offload, and he's got a try assist already. Offloads are such a big part of his game. Dupont here, looking to show the French flair, but it's intercepted by Italy. They break through, and they've scored. Where did that come from? And Dupont cannot believe it. Here we go now, we're showing our French flair, breaking through the middle, inside to the inside centre. What is going on here? Massive offloads, and the ball's alive here. Louis Bielle-Biarrey's through, and what a try that is going to be. That try just shows what level Chabal is playing at, but can he keep up with the pace of the national team? Chabal running it in here, popping it off, but it goes to Italy. And Italy looking to capitalise on Chabal's mistake here as Capowazzo breaks through, and we just make the tackle. Our backs against the wall here, and Italy have scored. And after that mistake, Chabal can feel the pressure from Gregory Aldret on the bench. He could come on at any moment. How have they not tackled him? Still going here into the 22. That carry from Chabal gives us the platform to attack here, and we find Chabal breaking through. Can he make it? And yes, he can. A try in his first start for France. That is absolutely huge. Chabal running through, the intelligence to pass it out wide as Louis Bielle-Biarrey goes on a really good run but cannot collect the grubber. So that's half time there. The coach is impressed, the team is impressed, and hopefully he can have a big second half. We're carrying the momentum from the first half into the second. Our outside centre, and he scored. And that's finally given us some breathing room on the scoreboard. And Chabal is really starting to develop some French flair. Chabal looking for his second try, bashes one off. Louis Bielle-Biarrey going through, keeping the ball alive here. Look at these offloads, we've got to be in. Surely, what is happening? And there we go, we get our 5th try. Our defence has been so good in the second half, and Italy are pinned back again. And we get the turnover. Can we finish the game with something special though? Chabal smashing through, and he's got another try. Look at the happiness in his face. The crowd have had so much fun watching him. So what a game, and Chabal's expressions tell you everything you need to know. The fans love him, and he dominated the physical battle, especially in the second half. But it all comes down to the final weekend against England. The winner will win the championship. And Chabal has done enough to earn his starting place.
I feel like the whole of France is on my back. I just need to trust myself. Everything has led up to this.
A big defensive set needed here as they break through, and they've scored. A disaster start for us, and it's all from Chabal's missed tackle. Chabal's running hard here, smashes one off, still going, gets the hands 3, can we make it? And what a try! Dupont looking to produce, and he's found some space here, keeping the hands alive now. The skip pass to the winger, here we go with that to Sogbe, the chip over the top. This is the French magic as we keep the ball. Dupont with the pick and go, and he's broken through, can he score? And we've taken the lead. Pure magic from Dupont, and Chabal's there to congratulate him. But England were fighting back. We gave away a penalty and England have a line out. Is that going to cost us though? Chabal at the front of this defensive line, but he misses a tackle. And no, it's been Chabal's fault for both of the tries. And if Chabal keeps playing like this, Gregory Aldret will be more than ready to come back on. Chabal looking to keep our momentum alive, rushing through here. The grubber that finds the outside centre, and what a try. And that is Sebastien Chabal's redemption right there. So it's now half time, and if the score stays the same, we will win the Six Nations.
Okay, an alright first half, but I need to do more in the second half.
Chabal looking to do a lot more this half as he breaks through. bringing the tempo here at the start of the second half. Chabal breaking through, gets the offload to Ramos. Here we go now, and no, we're just stopped. I thought we were in. But Chabal keeping it alive here, smashing through, and he's stopped as well. Dupont spins it out wide now. We've got to be in, and yes, we are. What a diving finish there. And we are now 2 tries clear. We've pinned them back in defence, but they're looking to produce something magical here as they break through. Can we stop them? But no. So it's the last 5 minutes here. England starving for the try as we make desperate tackles here. And Untermax scoops it up here from the turnover. This is huge. Breaking through. We could crush England's dreams here and close out the game. So what a way to win the Six Nations, and Chabal had some beautiful moments, and there is the trophy lift. So after winning the Six Nations, Sebastien Chabal was even more on fire. He's putting performance into performance as Racing 92 stayed at the top of the table. He picked up the nickname of the caveman, which was literally his playing style, but eventually the damage added up.
You've had repeated concussions and you need to rest for the whole season.
What a stupid doctor. He doesn't know how tough I am.
So Chabal keeps playing on, and Racing 92 finished the season by making it to the playoffs. But in the European Cup, it did not go as well. But Chabal is still in the semi-final, but he's on the bench as an impact player. But without him, we were falling apart in the first half. And in the second half, Chabal gets subbed on with a big hill to climb. Chabal's looking to raise the energy levels of the squad as he gets the offload away now. Back to Chabal here as he breaks through, looking to raise the roof of this stadium. And we get our first try. Quick ball off the back of the ruck, running it straight through with our fly half. And there we go. But Clermont have the ball, 3 minutes left. We need 2 scores. I don't know how we're going to do this as the crowd backs us. But Clermont looking to crush our dreams. And there they go. And that's the end of the match, knocked out in the semi-final. Chabal had a monster task of coming on in the second half, but it just wasn't to be. But it's still been a good season for Chabal. He's got 2 trophies now after winning the Six Nations, and it's all about carrying this momentum. But before the next season, Racing 92 hire a new coach.
Well, well, well. Long time no see.
Oh my gosh, Pierre Rashi from my first ever club.
After I retired, I have now gone into coaching. You were always in my shadow. Good luck ever getting selected.
I can't believe this. My career on the up, but now it is falling apart. Pierre Rashi was never even that good.
So Sebastien Chabal was barely ever picked in the matchday 23 across the season, and he was signed in the contract, so he couldn't leave.
Why don't you pick Charbal?
He is very expensive and getting old. He won't be here much longer.
And Chabal therefore ended up falling off the rugby, losing a lot of weight and all of his strength, and he's desperate to join another club.
I've just won a Six Nations, but now I'm at a career low. Let's hope I can bounce back and go on to win a Rugby World Cup with France. I think I only have 1 more season left in me.
But skinny Chabal has made it to the end of a depressing season. But interest in him is understandably low, so he returns near to his hometown. Chabal is joining Lyon in the 2nd division of French rugby.
Maybe this is the spark that could save my career. If I could get Lyon promoted, I could stand a chance of getting picked for the Rugby World Cup squad later this year.
But it was clear he wasn't used to playing rugby and he didn't have that much strength. But he started to build back up and was starting to show flashes of his prime. And halfway through the season, we're only a few places off automatic promotion. And we now face the team that's at the top of the table. We're really looking for the fast start here. Surely we've got to be in. There's the space, and there's the try. Oh, we've lost the ball in our own scrum, and Grenoble now have it, with green space to run into. They ship it out right now. Huge gaps. Chabal with the try-saving tackle. Chabal's going back again. But he's too slow that time, and they now level the game. Grenoble kick it here, and we scoop it up now with our winger, who's got plenty of pace and plenty of space. They have a player coming across, but they chip it over him, and what a world-class try. Being up at half-time against the Pro D2 leaders is absolutely huge. But can we go on to finish a massive statement win? Oh, but Grenoble start this half electric. They're desperate to get another win at the top of the table as they break through now and score, levelling up the game. But there's 1 minute to go now and Grenoble decide to kick it to us. We're underneath it though, and there seems to be space if we can find in it. Straightening up now, Grenoble players chasing, but we are gonna snatch the win. So a super statement win against top of the table Grenoble, and the fans are so happy. And we kept that momentum with Sebastien Chabal's all or nothing attitude. And it comes down to the final game of the season. Stade Montois need to win for relegation, and we need to win for promotion.
How are you feeling?
Definitely I'm feeling emotional because this could be my last club game, but I will give it my all.
And if these next 80 minutes go to plan, Chabal could be playing in the French Rugby World Cup squad. So it's our scrum here, and Chabal picks and goes, lining the player up, bashing him off, but no one wants that offload. But wait, yes they do, and we're 5 metres out. Oh, but fair dues, they got the turnover, and they win the ball from the box kick, racing through now. Where has this come from? And they're shipping it out now, going through. Are you kidding me? We were literally on their try line. They won the turnover, and now they've scored. Looking to launch a little counter-attack opportunity here. There seems to be gaps opening, but can we find them? Breaking out now, and we get our try. We've been dominating, and I feel like we deserve that. So half-time, 2 points down is pretty rough. Chabal's played well, but it seems like the team is letting him down a bit.
Guys, the next 40 minutes decides our future. Let's leave nothing out there, make my final club game special, and get this club promotion.
Passing it to the winger now, creeping on this left side, the grubber, and we take the lead with an absolutely world-class try. And Chabal is playing even more unbelievable, looking to get his name in the Rugby World Cup squad. But we can fully close the game out here as Chabal gets his hands on the ball, smashes through, and we've scored. What a way to end his time at Lyon. So there we go, we've got Lyon promoted, a massive win there, but is it enough for Chabal to make it to the Rugby World Cup squad?
Firstly, we are taking Dupont.
And after 10 minutes of names, there's only a few spaces left.
Gregory Aldrit, and finally, Sebastien Chabal.
So Sebastien Chabal has done it, but he's still competing against Gregory Aldrit, who plays in the top division of France, while Chabal's been playing in the second. That means Chabal needs to work really hard for his place.
This is a joke. There's no point in winning the World Cup if I'm not the starting number 8. I must prove my worth.
But at first Chabal did not get picked, as the team racked up the wins without him. But with France struggling against New Zealand, they looked to the bench for some help.
Finally making my Rugby World Cup debut. I can finally prove Pierre Rashi, my first coach, and all the other haters wrong.
And with only 10 minutes on the clock, Sebastien Chabal gave it everything. Every tackle, every carry. He was desperate to become a starter for France.
Easy finish, and he gets the try. The damn wall was always going to burst.
Final whistle goes, and Chabal with the try, and a general great performance, and the head coach wants a word.
You were unbelievable out there. I can't believe you play in the second division of France. I'll rest you next game, but you're our secret weapon in the knockouts.
But in the final group stage game, France lost to Tonga. It's probably because they didn't have Chabal's physicality, but we've still qualified for the knockouts. But during the Tonga match, there was a big moment. Oh, Gregory Aldrit has hit hard there, and he's struggling to get up. But he did get up and played the rest of the match, but it was only after the medic report that the truth came out. Gregory Aldrit had a break in his back.
Sebastien Chabal, you are now the starter.
So in a twist of fate, Chabal is now France's best number 8, and he's starting in the massive quarter-final. Can Chabal perform in his first Rugby World Cup start for France? Rugby matches do not get bigger than this, as the prop breaks through now. He's got options, but takes the tackle 5 metres out. But we ship it out now. It's the same prop that made the original line break. Ramos with the ball, the offload, and we have scored! Shipping out the back here, and how have South Africa given us that space? The flanker breaking through here, numbers coming across, and he's just stopped. Dupont ships it out wide now, Chabal bushes one off, but he's just stopped. We're still on the attack here, spinning out wide, Chabal through a gap, and Chabal with a quarter final try. Look how happy he is. This means so much to him. Oh, but the kick's missed. The pressure of a Rugby World Cup quarter-final, eh? But South Africa are going to be desperate to bounce back, and they're going to warm up into this game, and they now have the ball. The green and gold of South Africa use their hands now, pass it inside, step round, and there they go. It took them 30 minutes, but they have their first try. Final play of the half here, and Ramos misses the drop goal. So a decent first half, but we've started to fall apart under the pressure of South Africa and the occasion. But Chabal has been playing good. Here we go now, looking to play it from our own half. Quick hands here, onto Theo Atasogbe, who finds Ramos on the inside. This is a great start to the second half, way better than our end of the first half, and we get a try. But South Africa with a lot of momentum here in attack, but Chabal shuts it down. But the green of South Africa is back again, breaking through and getting a try. And it's none other than Sasha Feinberg Mumanzulu. Oh, but South Africa are straight back again here. I don't know if we're going to keep our 5-point lead for much longer. Oh, but a terrible pass from South Africa. Chabal looking to pounce on it, but it's not gone to him. South Africa ship it right now though, straight through a gap. We make the first tackle, but not the second one, as they now take the lead. Our defence seems to be doing a little bit better here, and Chabal wins the turnover. And Ramos wants to go for the drop goal to give us the lead, but no way, he's missed his second drop goal of the match. But we're still in a threatening situation here. Dupont spins out wide now, and oh damn, what a hit from Ebenezer. But just over 5 minutes here and South Africa on the attack. We need the ball to be able to win this game. And look at that, it's spilt out and we've now got it. Dupont picks and goes from the back of the scrum. Any kind of score would give us the win here. A try, a drop goal, it doesn't matter. Chabal picks and goes, lines up his man and gets a decent carry in. Down to the last 30 seconds, this will definitely be our last chance as Louis Bielle-Biarrey turns on the gas, beats all the defenders and gets the try that gives us the win at the death. I did not expect this game to be such a thriller. Can you believe it? We are now in the World Cup semi-final. And in the semi-final we kept the momentum, putting one of the most dominant performances in of all time. Sebastien Chabal had so many iconic moments, and we are now going into the World Cup final.
Wow, the World Cup final. My whole career building up to this. But if I lose, I feel like it has been all for nothing. I must win.
You've picked big players. Is that a response to the French squad?
Yeah, it's certainly a response. It's not so much a response to the pair, more the techniques that we think we're going to have to deal with.
You talk about technique, not strength. But are you not worried about Sebastien Chabal?
But all the talking is now over, and it's now rugby crunch time in the biggest match of the year. And it's make or break for Sebastien Chabal's career. Who knows what will happen? So we've kicked off in the most important game of rugby, but can Chabal complete his final dream? New Zealand have literally had the ball for the whole of this first half, and we're managing to keep them out. They're so close to our try line now, and they finally get the try. And Chabal's got the turnover in the 22. But what can we do with the ball now? Putting Chabal through some space. Look at the carry he's making. And still going here with the offload. And we have scored. The French flair from Chabal there to get the try assist. So half time, it's all square. We barely even had the ball. But when we did, we produced some absolute magic. Hopefully we can win the World Cup in this second half. Oh, Chabal with the turnover, and he's got some life on this right hand side. He's playing so well so far, but can the team produce as we find the pace man, Louis Bielle-Biarrey, as he weaves through now, looking for his second try, and he gives us the lead. So we're in the final 10 minutes, and this game is starting to open up. New Zealand desperate to level the game. And it looks like we're going to get the ball. Dupont picks and goes. He's in front of the posts, goes for the drop goal, and there we go. Is that the final nail in the coffin? But 1 minute left now. The clock's nearly in the red. New Zealand fighting, but it's gone in the red. And they've decided to kick it out themselves, which gives us the Rugby World Cup trophy. Chabal's completed his final 2 goals and achieved his ultimate dream. So there we go, we've recreated Sebastien Chabal's career. I tried to follow it as best as I could while still making it interesting. So much research has gone into this, and I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I'd really appreciate it if you could like or subscribe.